Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jason. For those of you that are new, my channel is all about the stock market and investing. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then do make sure to stick around and hit that big red subscribe button below. It's free and you'll never miss an episode. Today I'm going to be talking and diving into the ticker symbol Nndm for Nano Dimensions. Nano Dimensions is one of my favorite stocks. It is in my portfolio. It's in my top 3 holdings. I've been investing in this stock since it was about $2 all the way back in the summer last year. Now, Nano Dimensions do actually concentrate their energy on 3D printing, and they have really big machines that allow them to do this in a much quicker rate than the industry that is at current. Now, this is a $65 billion industry that they are trying to interrupt right now with this new technology that they have developed, and they are years ahead of all of their competitors. So this is a company that I want you to throw on your radar. I believe that this stock is a 5x stock potential coming up towards the end of the year, and right now they are sitting currently at around $10. Let's listen to this clip right now on Stern, which is the CEO of Nndm, about what their company is about.
And get us started here so people have an understanding. What does your company exactly do?
Nano Dimension has developed a very unique technology in the form of a machine, which is the size of 2 refrigerators, that takes in a digital file of a circuit design. And from the other side comes 2 cartridges of dielectric ink and conductive ink. And the digital file is converted in printing of 3D into electronic circuit that works. You connect it to the electricity, it works. It's the only technology in the world that can inject 2 materials like this, which are so different from each other, and the end results come from the other side as a working electronic device.
So in case you didn't know, Nndm are actually partnered with the US Army. They are partnered with different governments inside the US, and they have a huge database of clients which they are expanding globally. Right now, 50% of their clients are actually coming from the Middle East, but once that territory does start to expand, and this technology is going to be in more demand moving forward as 3D printing becomes a thing of the future, this is a $65 billion industry that they are trying to interrupt with this new technology, with these new machines that they are building, which can do things so much faster than the old ways. So guys, this is a company that will be the leader inside this industry.
So it's faster because this 3D printing can happen all night long. It's cheaper, as you're saying, taking 2 elements and now printing out and pumping out these 3D circuits, electric circuits, for everything from defense, education. The intellectual property is a key factor. I mean, so much of this is national security, right? I mean, you talk about medical devices, all kinds of circuits.
Yes.
So guys, you always want to look for a company that has a competitive advantage over other companies. That is where you should be putting your money in the stock market, because it's going to give you that advantage to really grow on those monster growth stocks like Nndm. Now, Stern is an absolute genius. I do think that he has got an extremely good product.
The growth of our company comes from these machines moving from being prototyping of PCBs to production of PCBs. And the minute you get into production of PCBs, it will enable a very strong trend that exists today of reshoring this PCB industry back to the continents. We're speaking about hundreds of thousands of machines.
And guys, this company is so exciting to me because their CEO is really pushing for this company to go into new territory. And every time they've had a run up, they seem to be raising more and more capital, which they are going to be using to acquire new companies moving forward to grow and expand their business. Recently, they just did a $325 million offering, which they said they are going to be using to acquire other companies. And they are also going to be putting some of that money into their research and development, which in the long run is only going to push that share price forward into a higher sitting. They are exploring such innovation and they are disrupting this industry massively. Although it is a very risky company because right now they are not profitable, Kathy Wood, one of my favorite investors of all time, is extremely bullish at ARK Invest on Nano Dimensions. She actually does hold it as the 14th highest holding inside her robotics ETF right now, and that is something that really does get me excited. Tasha Keeney is the specialist on Nndm, and I do a lot of following and researching of her, and of course they know a lot more inside information than we do as the general public on Nano Dimensions. Kathy cannot get enough of the stock, and she continues to build out her position position even through this high share price, since we have a $600 increase in the stock since about September time. Now that also goes to show me that they are extremely bullish in ARK on Nano Dimensions. Guys, every single time that we have had a direct offering and a share dilution, we have seen that pullback in the share price, of course, because they are raising money in the capital markets, which means they're taking that money from investors, they're putting more shares into their stock, but we have then always seen an exponential run up since those pullbacks have happened, and we can see on the graph that Nndm do have a lovely gradual bullish outlook, and they have a really nice long run in their share price. Now I do believe again from this direct offering that we are going to see a push through that top resistance, and we are going to be hitting the $15 mark very soon. And I do think once it hits that $15, this stock is only going to get more hype on the space of YouTube, and other investors are going to start to pile into this stock. Of course, this is a value stock because it did used to actually be a $97 stock, and it has since come all the way down to $1 because people did not understand the 3D printing space. And of course, it's so hard to find a value stock and also a growth stock at the same time, and this company is those two together. So I do think that this is why you should be putting Nano Dimensions on your radar. I do think that we may see a small break tomorrow through that support line of around $9.50. If we do get anywhere below there, which is where they've just had their direct offering for $325 million, then we can expect to see a nice push forward into the future. So guys, Yoav Stern will be actually having a full interview tomorrow on Bloomsburg TV, which will be live on air over 100 million viewers throughout Europe. So I'm going to try and get hold of some of that footage for you and put together a video by the end of the week. So do stay tuned for that video coming your way. If I can get my hands on it, then that is what I'll be doing for you. I hope you have a lovely week, and I hope you learned something new about Nndm. I do think this is one that you should be putting on your radar, and if you can get this anywhere under $10, especially at that 9.50 mark, then I do think that this is going to be a monster growth inside your portfolio for the coming years. Again, make sure to do all of your own due diligence and research on top of this, because I'm not a financial advisor, but I do want you to put this on your radar because I think that this is a play that could make you a lot of money. I'm invested and I'm very excited for the future of Nano Dimensions. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video today and you learned something new and you got some good information from it. Stick around on my channel because I'm going to be diving into some really exciting content coming up in the next week. I look forward to seeing you and back on my channel soon. Have a great week, and I will see you next time for some more content. Stay safe. Let's go make some money.